Yo, what up, player? My name's Chris. You are on the FIP side today. I got a XCOM 2 tutorial for you. Not really a tutorial. I think I'm just going to go right into a multiplayer match. We'll see how that goes. I am very new to the game. It's only been out for about 2 days now. But, yeah, big fan of the original. And can't wait to dive into this head-to-head multiplayer competitive match. So let's check it out. Okay, for a multiplayer, I have a couple squads here. I'm going to take a look at what I have. I want to go to edit squad loadouts and check a couple squads I have built here. If this one has a sectoid, the sharpshooter, a alien sectopod, advent troopers, 3 advent troopers, and that's the squad. Alright. I don't think I want to change anything. Let's give that a shot. So, going to a quick match. I'm not going to dive into the ranked yet. Got squad 2. And we'll see if anybody's awake. Alright, so this player is Herb. What's up, Herb? Okay, we are ready to roll here. It's the J button to use the chat feature in the game. They do not tell you that anywhere, and I think by default the microphone will be on for the voice communication, even though it will appear to be unchecked and turned off. So something to keep in mind. This could be fixed in a patch, but for now, it's just the way it is. Okay, so gonna move up some of these advent troopers. Gonna get a good view of the battlefield here. All right.
Location confirmed.
Tab to. Oh no. Well, that was unfortunate. The sectopod. You gotta be very careful with how he moves, because like we see here, it moved and crushed this this vehicle. It's like a van, like a minivan from the future, and that exploded when it crushed it, and that damaged my my second most expensive unit, which is that gunslinger sniper, for like 5-6 points of damage. So that is really a bad move on my part. Something to keep an eye out for. But we'll see how this match goes. That is very unfortunate, but gotta learn. Gotta learn somehow, so. I'm listening very closely. I think I heard a mechanical unit moving around back there. Mechanical units have armor, and I'm still learning the mechanics on how armor works, but it seems like if a unit's going to do 5 base damage on a hit, and the unit has 4 points of armor, I believe 4 points of armor will absorb the 4 points of damage, and if it was a 5 base point, then that means it will only do 1 damage to the health of the unit. So this sectopod has a lot of armor and a lot of health, so it's a very very strong unit. It can soak up a lot of damage. But as I learned in the last match, damage can be dealt very quickly from a well-balanced squad, so you still have to be very careful. And that's why we have these advent guys, kind of the troopers, kind of getting sight on the enemy deployment. Game's really cool. I've maybe 3 or 4 hours into it right now. I think. Oh man, my guy's on fire now. That's really bad. But what are you gonna do? So he's gonna take damage over time now from that burning damage that I did to myself when that sectopod kind of just trampled that minivan from the future. So I don't have any units that could heal him, unfortunately, and that would probably be a good idea in the future to have some a medic type class for all these soldiers I'm running here. I still don't have vision on the enemy yet, but I think this gunslinger is going to move up here, and then I'm going to use his grapple. Oh, I can't use the grapple while he's burning, so that's interesting.
Moving to position.
This sectopod can just run right into buildings, just run right through walls. It takes up 4 tiles versus most of these small units only take up a single tile. So the placement is very, very important to look out for. These destructible maps are pretty cool. I think that's an interesting feature. Okay, so I have a pretty decent view of the center of this map now. So as this guy moves up, maybe I can get vision on some of his units, kind of get an idea what he's up to. It's nice to use the WASD and the Q and E buttons to kind of like move around the map, kind of spin the camera, kind of get an idea where some of his units could be moving up to. And if you listen carefully, I know in the original you could hear footsteps and things. You could kind of get an idea where some of the heavier units might be and what variety of units they might be. So very important to be sharp and pay attention to what's going on, even during the opponent's, especially during the opponent's turn. You can see like pigeons flying up. You can kind of get an idea that an area was disturbed by somebody moving in. It's not John Woo, it's alien human hybrids. Oh, here we go. Alright, so that's a ranger class or something. He's got the blade on his back. No, that's a trooper. No, it isn't. What is that? Oh, that's a stun trooper. So that's a stun baton he's got on his back there, and we don't want to get hit by that. So in the original XCOM, the sectopod would have trouble hitting units on top of buildings. Now the sectopods have a mode where they can go into like a heightened stance for attacking units at higher levels. So it's kind of a important tactical unit ability. Okay. It's my turn. I have vision on this stun trooper up on top of that building. Okay, my sniper is still on fire here, so he can't use his grappling hook to go up top on this building, but I'm gonna sneak him around the side here. He's got very low health, so I need to be extra careful with his placement because he is a expensive unit and he is injured. Alright, so I moved him up. That's a good position. I think I got... What I want to do is I want to take my sectoid and move him up to a position on the front here. Looks like he doesn't have vision on that stun trooper, unfortunately, so I'm just going to put him into Overwatch. And this trooper, I'm going to move out, find some full cover here. It doesn't look like there's a lot of full cover in the center of this map, which I'm going to take him off to the side here. See if do you see something maybe? Okay, we got another we got a trooper on top of this roof back here. This trooper I'm going to kind of try to flank a little bit, going around the side. I don't want to get this trooper too far outside of the range of my other units, but I got vision on a couple here, so I got... Okay, I see they're all up top. He's got a big... Is that a sniper or is that a heavy weapons expert? I don't know. Put him on Overwatch. I ran out of time. Just enough time to get the sectoid into an Overwatch position. If you use your number keys and your tab button, it can help you. Tab will cycle through your units that have action points left, and then 1 would be your primary fire, 2 would be Overwatch. Normally, it depends, but it can really get you those last turns, last actions finished before your turn is up. Alright, so it's his turn. Let's see what he's going to do here. He probably is going to try to take a shot on this sectoid because that's usually a pretty big threat, so he's going to want to move his units to a firing position, unless this sniper has the squad sight and can take a shot from way back here outside of his own vision, which would be difficult for me to counter until I can well, basically in the original XCOM you would have Deadeye snipers, which could shoot from across the map if they have a unit like a floater or something who could launch and get vision all the way across the map. Now the trick to that would be staying in full cover and trying to pluck out the you can call them like the eyes, because they're giving vision to the sniper, so you want to try to take out those cheap vision units as fast as possible. Like these troopers are like my vision right now, and that trooper just got a 3-point attack on. Oh no, he's dead, but he did get an attack off first, and that was helpful. I would say that's worth the 200 points to kind of know that he's got these couple units back here and this guy up here, just for that intel. A battle scanner is going to cost... oh, that's a specialist. You can see the little drone up here. Oh, that's a different unit. The specialist, I'm still kind of learning about. The drones can be offensive or defensive, depending on the loadout. I'm not sure how the class was pre-configured for this multiplayer environment, but that was a nice attack. So we took out 2 of my troopers so far. I'm not too worried about them. They're like pawns if we're looking at it like chess. Okay, he's almost out of time here on his turn. And he's going to move up his, what is that? I'm not sure what that guy is. Looks like a soldier of some sort.
Overwatch.
He's an Overwatch, so. Alright. Now, I don't think he's seen my sectoid that's kind of in this building yet, and that sectoid's gonna be really deadly if these units kind of get on the ground here. But I think I'm gonna move up the sectoid up. I could try to lure him into this building, but let's go a little more offensive here. Now, I want to use the high stance ability. Whoa, and then the legs go way up. Oh my gosh, that's cool. So now we got taking a flanking shot on this soldier, 70% chance to hit. Is a miss.
Incoming over here.
But I'm going to take a second attack here, which is nice. It's another miss. Alright. Well, that's XCOM. So. What I'm going to do at this point is go move this trooper up and try to take a shot on this guy, this other trooper above him. And then that triggers the Overwatch from this guy, and that trooper's dead. I'm not sure what class that guy is up there, but he did just kind of evade 2 attacks of mine, so that's not cool. Alright, so I'm going to move the sectoid in here. I'm going to go for the oh, that should have been, I guess that was a dash bug, because that was definitely in the blue, and I can't finish his attack, so just the way it is. I'm gonna move my
On the move.
sniper here around this corner, and I'm gonna take a shot. Alright, I'm taking a face-off attack, which is going to be one shot at everybody that I can see. So I hit one unit for, I'm not sure how many points of damage. Oh, that's weird. It only hit the one guy. I should have hit at least taken 3 shots, but maybe I'm not sure why that happened. Alright, so this sectoid is going to be this guy's primary concern, and he's out in the middle of this map with his legs way extended, taking shots on the roof over here. He's going to want to try to focus all of his damage to take out this sectoid as soon as possible, I would imagine, because the sectoid's probably his biggest threat at this point. But you never know, he might want to take out this the mechtoid, this unit, the big unit over here, the sectoid over here. He's kind of out of cover. He could try to kill the sectoid first, because the sectoid is going to have some utility bonuses for things like reanimating the dead and trying to mind control or disorient his soldiers. So I think he's thinking about his best move here. Better hurry up, because the clock is ticking down. His squad's good. I would say his squad's probably a little bit better balanced than mine is. And he's got really good placement on the top of this this building over here. So this player is well, definitely knows what he's doing. He took a shot against the sectoid and missed, so maybe his strategy is going to be disabling the sectoid first. You know, we'll see how this goes. Alright, so he threw a grenade to blow the sectoid out of cover. He probably should have done that first. It did destroy the cover, but didn't damage the sectoid. Now he's using the shock trooper probably from ranged, and he's going to try to take a shot on the sectoid. It will be a flanking shot, and he could crit. He might be able to kill the sectoid in a single hit here, but it is a miss from the shock trooper. So my sectoid is very lucky here. He's going to move up another, looks like a advent officer. And he doesn't have line of sight yet to shoot against the sectoid, so okay, so he took a shot against the mechtoid, and it only did 2 damage because of the armor rating. And he's taking another shot now against the sectoid, and that one did 3 damage from his trooper on the flank. Okay, his turn's up.
I'm on it.
Oh, no wait, he's got one last turn here. This looks like a, oh, that's one of those, alright. Did execute the sectoid. And that's a psionic trooper right there, or psionic soldier. Which is interesting that he used the primary weapon instead of one of the mind control or disabling abilities, which I haven't seen yet in action. Okay, so his units are now out of cover because the fire kind of destroyed part of that building. This mechtoid is going to just kind of hang here, and I think what I want to use is the primary fire blaster. Take 50% hits on. Alright, so that's psionic soldiers down, which is good. I should have a second attack here. I'm going to try to go for this specialist over here. That was a miss.
I can't move.
The sectoid is now needs to reload, so the sectoid is going to reload. I now have a shot on this I'm using lightning hands with this sniper guy. It's not going to cost an action, and we killed that one unit, which is nice for that. I want to use the sniper rifle to attack this specialist. A 71% chance to hit, taking the shot.
Put some damage here.
Okay, that hit for... I'm not sure how much damage, but he's got 4 health left on that unit. That's my sniper's turn. He's still in full cover, and this match is getting pretty interesting here. Okay, that's my turn, and we'll see how he's gonna react to this. So my mechtoid is pretty much at full health still, and the sniper is kind of hidden, tucked away behind that mechtoid. So it's looks like I might have the upper hand at this point, but you never know how this is gonna go. So He's going to take a minute to think here. I think he's got at least 4 units left here. Better make a move. He's running pretty low here. Okay, here he goes. The timer froze here, so maybe there's a move in action or something happened, but now it's clicking down again. He's got 20 seconds left to make his moves on his turn here, 19 seconds.
Group hug.
Okay, the
Spray and pray.
alright, that specialist used the drone to heal the specialist himself, and then he used one of these units over here to shred 2 points of the Mechtoid's armor and do damage. So the Mechtoid has lost 2 of the armor class points and is about 2/3 health. And now it's my turn. It seems like. Oh no, wait, he's got one last move. He's going to move his trooper on the flank up. Around the side here, he's going to take a shot. There's a miss. He's doing pretty well to keep his units far enough back where they are out of the line of sight of my sniper, but as soon as I said that, it looks like he moved this one unit up. That was a pretty devastating hit from the Advent officer. That was a critical on the Mechtoid for 11 points of damage. Okay, okay, so the Sectopod, it's not a Mechtoid anymore, it's called a Sectopod. I'm going to 70% chance to hit, 50 up here, 50 over here. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this Mechtoid right on top of their units. I'm going to try to use this this ability called Lightning Field, which I haven't tested out yet. Let's see what happens here. Should be a electrical attack around the radius of the Sectopod, so Lightning Field, go. And that didn't do a darn thing. But I'm going to take a shot. I still have a shot on this officer here. A 9% chance to hit, 40% to critical. And we'll see how that goes. Looks like it missed. It's too bad. That could be the game for me right there. But I'm going to play this out and see how we can do. Alright, I'm going to take a 71% chance to hit the specialist up on top of the roof here, and that will disable his healing
This looks a little ugly.
if I can kill him. Now that did, I don't know, 5 points of damage or so, and he's got 1 health left on that unit, so that's unfortunate for me. It looks like he's definitely got me in a tough situation right here. See how this turn goes for him. This unit back here did a really nice attack on that sectoid. First thing, it shredded it, and then the officer or whatever did like 11 points of damage. That really did more damage than I was expecting in that last turn. So, we'll see how he decides to try to handle this. If I was gonna play this again on this map, it probably would have been a better choice to get the whatever the sniper is instead of the like the gunslinger sniper or whatever. And I probably should have kept the sectoid back under cover until I had a opportunity to mind control or reanimate. Moved him up a little too aggressively. But you know, what are you gonna do? He's thinking. Now, this trooper is gonna move up on my sniper, and the trooper is gonna try to flank him, I would assume. And then he probably will try to focus fire the rest of the units on the sectopod. It's too bad that that lightning thing, that ability didn't do much for me last turn.
Give him a heal.
Okay, so he used his specialist to stabilize. The drone stabilized and revived one of the units. So that's his medic. He's not really using a medic. It's a specialist with a drone, and the drone just kind of revived this guy that was knocked out. So that's it's gonna be tough to deal with. So he's got 5 active units right now. I have 2 that are both pretty low in health. But that I'm not sure how that's gonna go. So that guy right there looked like a soldier, a mech soldier of some sort. Wow. Did some serious damage to my sectopod, and my sectopod is now destroyed. Gotta find out what kind of unit that was, because those guys are pretty deadly, I must say. Alright, so he took a... I pretty much have like maybe 1 shot left with or 1 hit before this guy dies, my last gunslinger dude. Which I think is all because of the initial move with the sectopod, where that van exploded and caught him on fire. That was not good. So, very tactical. These maps are really cool. I love the destructibility of these buildings, and really excited to see the rest of these maps. So I got 51% chance to hit this guy over here. What I'm gonna do, let's see, I know he's going around back. He's trying to flank me with one of the units, which I don't have vision on at the moment. It's tough call here for how to proceed, but I'm thinking I want to be extra careful at this point and try to maximize the life of my sniper here. So I'm going to move him around the edge back here. Hopefully nobody's taking any overwatch shot on him. I'm going to try to kill this guy if I can find him, who's going to try to flank him. I put him into a pistol overwatch, so if this guy moves up on him and I have line of sight, I will take a shot on his unit. And they shouldn't be able to have line of sight on me from the units on top of this building over here, so I'm trying to lure him out to kind of maximize my odds here at this point. The clock for the turn seems to be like a little bit glitchy or slow or something. It's just kind of hanging here at 0 on opponent's turn, but his turn hasn't started yet, it seems. So I'm not sure if that's an issue that they're going to be able to fix, or that's just the way this is going to go. Just something I'm noticing off the bat here. Okay, here he goes. His turn is starting right now. It's 90 seconds per turn for each player, and it seems like it freezes the clock during some of the movements while you're waiting for a unit to execute a command. So can be, usually is more than 90 seconds, but it can be less if you move all your units before 15 seconds left or whatever the turn usually ends. But sometimes that hangs and it's got to click all the way down before it ends also. So just some things I'm noticing. This building is really taking some damage here. He was on top of this, had all his units on top of this building here, and the building lost its almost the whole front of it right there. It's pretty cool the way it's all destructible. I would be curious to see if alright, so now taking this overshot watch on this guy who tried to flank him, and I killed his trooper. I was expecting that flank, which is why I was able to position him like that. His specialist is probably going to just sit there and heal every turn, so I'm not sure if that's going to be my priority, or that smaller mech unit, because that mech unit does a lot of damage. I would say if I had proper positioning, I would want to take out the specialist first, so that okay, here he is. Oh, he's got a flanking shot on my sniper through a... That's a risky move, but at this point, since I only have the one unit left, he can be extra aggressive. He's out of cover, and he's just going to take a shot through this window at my sniper. We'll see how that goes for him. He's got 0 seconds left on the clock. Oh, he's throwing a grenade. Just blowing me out of cover. It looks like he blew my cover, but I didn't take any damage, which is good. He's kept his specialist with the healing drone out of my line of sight, which is smart on his yeah, it's smart of him to do that. So he's letting that guy just kind of hang back and keep these guys supported with some heals. I'm gonna need to decide whether to fall back, or I'm gonna need to fall back because I have no cover, and then take another shot with the pistol because I can't move and take a shot with a sniper rifle in the same turn. Okay, we're hanging here at 0 seconds left on the opponent's turn. Should be my turn any moment here. Oh, he did get one extra. Okay, he got that move off on the... Alright, so he might be in Overwatch with that specialist, but it's more likely that he...
Moving to position.
Alright, so I'm just going to move him around this bend here and see if I don't have sight from here. Alright, so I want to continue to fall back at this point because I don't have a shot from where I'm at. I want to stay out of his line of sight because I don't want him to be able to take a shot, cover or not. And then I can move up and use my pistol to try to pick him off as I'm falling back here, or move in and then take a shot. This gunslinger does have some really cool pistol abilities where he can fan fire, which is just taking 3 pistol shots at the same time, and lightning hands, which is a free pistol attack that does not cost an action point, and that will be cooled down on my next turn. Face off is very cool too. It's fire once at every visible enemy with your pistol. So. You know, I don't like to try to draw out matches longer than they need to be, but there is definitely always a chance to win. If I feel there's a chance to win, then I'm not gonna just forfeit, or I like to play it out and see what happens, because you never know. It's all about you know, having the right role, having the right position. People can make mistakes, and weird things can happen. So I mean, I missed a 90% shot with the mechtoid. You know, I mean, that's 1 in 10 to miss, but you know, it happens, and you know, he could make a critical miss and I might be able to get lucky. So this one sniper gunslinger is got his work cut out for him. Now, he probably doesn't know where my gunslinger is, so he might be kind of moving in cautiously. He's probably going to take some cover if he doesn't play too aggressively. I'm going to swing around the front of this this other minivan-looking thing and see if I can't catch him off guard, maybe flank him. The mech unit is my biggest threat at this point, even though the support specialist in the back probably be one of the priorities to take out as soon as possible, because he's just healing up all of his units. He's actually, I can see him moving, I think, on top of the building still. He just revived another one of his units, yeah, so that's not good. So that support specialist is a unit that I definitely want to give a try in one of these next matches. Ton of utility. You can kind of keep them in the back and provide support for your fallen comrades. And he's got 3 seconds left on the clock here. That the future looking minivan's got some sweet rims. Alright, so I'm gonna move to the front of this van. Alright, I got 2 shots. One's a 67% on that dude, and I got a 63% shot on the mech type dude. I'm going to use the lightning hands to try to attack this guy that only has 3 health left. That's a free attack.
That one hurt a little.
And he's down. I'm going to use the fan fire to take 3 shots at this mech soldier guy.
Special delivery.
Thank you, body armor.
Okay, that did some serious damage to him. Well, it took out about a third of his damage, third of his health. I have full cover, and he is gonna try to flank me probably with this this unit, or just take a good shot. If he misses, my gunslinger will be able to take a reaction shot at him, similar to Overwatch. But that's cool. I took what was that, 4 pistol shots that round with those 2 abilities. So nice. I still have my clock's ticking down. I don't have any time left, so I'm gonna hit this end turn button, and it's not doing anything. So it looks like that clock needs a little work, but most of the mechanics seem to be working really well for 2 days after the release here. This soldier wasn't killed. He's bleeding out. He has 3 turns left. His support specialist could revive this unit that I put down, which is going to be difficult for me to handle with this one guy. So yeah, he's a good squad. It's very well balanced, and he used a lot of good tactical decisions to. Well, he hasn't beat me yet, but he's definitely got me sweating pretty hard over here. What he might do is he might try to keep his guy, that mech soldier, under cover, and then swing around on the top of this rooftop with those other 2 units to try to flank this this gunslinger, which would be a game ender. But if I can tactically place this guy, I could kind of hold out a little longer. Definitely don't want to get flanked. He does have a grapple. He's probably wearing a skeleton suit, which has a grappling hook built into it, so he can jump on top of buildings pretty easily, which is cool.
Heading out.
Okay, here he goes with the mech soldier.
This is
He hasn't flanked him, but he's going to take a shot from pretty close, And it is a miss, which is good for me. Alright. Thinking at this point, you might want to get a little bit aggressive and see this soldier, this mech soldier, has a lot of health, and I'm not going to be able to take him out until these cooldowns on these other two abilities have refreshed. So I don't want to try to flank him and take a shot at him right off the bat, because he'll absorb the damage and then, you know, light me up. So what am I gonna do here? Got a truck back here. Alright, well,
I'm pinned down here.
alright, so I'm gonna keep going back in the direction that I'm moving right now, I think. She'll keep all these enemy units on the one side of me. I'll try to get full cover and take a shot at... I mean, let's see here. Best situation would probably be to find a location where he does not have line of sight on me, because to not... Okay, so he's in Overwatch with that unit. That means... probably in some trouble here. So I could roll the dice and run. But I'm gonna use the grappling hook. And now I'm up a level. And then I'm gonna run up on top of this building way back here. And hopefully you won't be able to take a reaction shot when I run to this part on top of this roof. Oh, here's the reaction shot. 5 damage, and that's the game. So very good match. This guy is good, and that was really exciting for me. I definitely enjoyed that game. And that's XCOM 2 multiplayer. I am Chris. Thanks for watching. I guess my turn's gonna have to run down before this ends, but I got a lot more coming your way on my YouTube channel here, The Flip Side. Subscribe, like, do a lot of fun stuff. I'll be around, and hopefully producing a lot more videos soon. So thanks a lot for watching. I'm Chris. Keep playing.